Peace to the family, was goody? It's your boy back with another episode. I'm the host, Jody Wins. Welcome to the Jody Wins Show. Yo, we had a little bitty litty night last night in the NBA. We're gonna cover it today. But first, like, share, and subscribe, and let's get to it. So we had the Knicks go against the Heat. The Knicks won 116-95. Bridges led the way for the Knicks with 28. Cat had 23 and 7. Brunson still out. For the Heat, Duncan Robinson had 22. Tyler Hero had 20. Them niggas shot 23 threes and only made 6 of them motherfuckers. That's 26%. That's the for the Heat, it's their 8th straight loss. That's the longest losing streak they had during the Coach Spo coaching era. So I hope them niggas get well soon. We had the Rockets go against the Sixers in the overtime thriller. Rockets won 144-137. Jalen Green had 30 and 13 on them. Jabari Smith had 30 and 8 off the bench. Dylan Brooks came in and had 25, 6 and 5. Eason had 21 and 8. The Rockets had a whole bunch of scoring yesterday. 5 players hit over 20. That's wicked. And Sengun ain't even one of them. But Sengun did get the layup to send it to overtime for the Sixers. That nigga Quentin Grimes, 46 and 13. Man, he out here. He was ready to produce. He taking advantage of the opportunity that he got. Paul George is out for the year. So we already know Paul George, him and Embiid, we knew they was going to be out for the year before the season even started. Butler had 21 and 5. Shout out to Quentin Grimes, you know what I mean? He took advantage of the opportunity of somebody being hurt and the rule of being ready for the next man up. Quentin Grimes is the epitome of that. Shout out to Quentin Grimes, even though they losing, but he been out here cooking. He deserve it. He don't deserve to lose, but he deserve to get the shine. We had the Pacers go against the Wolves in the overtime thriller. Pacers won 132-130. Obi Toppin had 34 and 10, and he hit the game-winning 3. You know what I mean? Benedict Mathurin had 22. For the Wolves, Ant-Man had 38 and 5, and Naz Reid had 21 off the bench. The Wolves, they've been cooking these last couple weeks. You know what I mean? They've been on the up, so I'm finally glad to see them figuring the shit out, because they was one of my favorite teams last season. Like, the young boys was cooking, but they did that trade that sent Cat to the Knicks, and Julius Randle came to the Wolves, and I didn't like that from the beginning, but hopefully they figuring the shit out. We had the Pistons go against New Orleans. Pistons won 127-81. K led the way for Detroit with 24 and 8. I don't know how you say his name. Fontecchio, I think that's his name. He had 23 and 7 off the bench for New Orleans. Zion had 30 and 6, and he dunked on Isaiah Stewart. And usually Isaiah Stewart be trying to fight people, but he ain't try to fuck with Zion. You know what I mean? I wonder why. Zion. The Pelicans shot 32. The Pelicans shot 32 threes and only made 5 of them motherfuckers. That's 15%. Them niggas is wicked, but they already out the playoffs, so it don't even matter. Shout out to Zion though, 38 and 6. Trey Murphy hurt his shoulder. He out for the rest of the season. That nigga was cooking this year. He was averaging like 21 for the season. It's unfortunate that he out for the season, but the Pelicans is pretty much out for the season. You know what I mean? They ain't making it to the playoffs, so it is what it is. We had Chicago go against Utah. Chicago won 111-97. Kobe White led the way with 26. For the Jazz, Larry Marketing led the way with 16 points. If nobody is in the 20s, the only way you can win scoring your high score being under 20 is multiple people got like 15 to 19. If y'all don't got that, it's pretty much over. As a team, Utah shot 42 threes and only made 9 of them motherfuckers. 21%, that shit is wicked, bro. Yeah, Utah done, though. They really trying to get Cooper. I think they purposely tanking. because it don't make no sense for them to win any games for the rest of the year. We had Denver go against Golden State. Denver won 114-105 without Joker or Murray. They beat the Warriors. Had Steph. The Warriors had Jimmy. The Warriors had Dre. That's a good dub for the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon had 38-6. Michael Porter Jr. had 21-10. And the GOAT, Russell Westbrook, had 12, 16, and 12. You know, for the Warriors, Jimmy had 23, 8, and 6. Steph had 20 and 7. Them niggas shot 33 threes and only made 8, 24%. That's kind of wicked, especially if you got Steph Curry. But, you know, motherfuckers have off nights, you know, so it is what it is. After the game, Steve Kerr said he thinks Steph Curry getting tired because he been carrying them. And I feel it because that nigga was carrying them. I think they like 14-2 since Jimmy got there, including this L from last night. They're like 14-2. He been carrying Draymond his whole career. No disrespect, you know what I mean? But, like, yeah, he been carrying the Warriors, you know what I mean? So, they said he might sit him for the Bucks, the game against the Bucks. But, you know, shout out to Denver Nuggets for getting that dub without Joker or Murray. Shout out to Russell Westbrook, another triple dub. We had the Suns go against the Toronto Raptors. Suns won 124-89. Booker led the way with 27-6. For the Raptors, Scotty Barnes had 16. They blew them niggas out. You know, shout out to the Suns. Shout out to my nigga KD, even though he only had 14. I want to see my nigga get the dub always. That's the GOAT to me. We had the Kings go against Memphis. Kings won 132-122. Malik Monk led the way for the Kings with 28-7. Zach LaVine had 23-6. DeMar DeRozan had 22, 8, and 6. Memphis Bane had 44-7 on them for the Kings. Sabonis, I think he got cut in his eye and he rolled his ankle or some shit like that. He got hurt twice, bro. He had to leave the game. But shout out to Desmond Bane though for the Grizzlies, 44-7. You know, he didn't have no help yesterday, but he tried. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bane. We had the Blazers go against the Wizards. Blazers won 112-97. Anthony Simons led the way with 30. And then Sarr, the rookie to Sarr, he had 20. You know, that game was a, great value game of the night. But we had the Lakers go against the Spurs. Lakers won 125-104. Austin Reeves had 37-6. Luka had 21, 14, and 9. For the Spurs, Castle led the way with 23-8. Shout out to my nigga out there hooping without Wemby. You know, Wemby's still out for the season. We're going to get to the games of the night. It's a little bit of games tonight, but I'm going to give y'all my predictions. We got the Hawks going against the Hornets. I got the Hawks by a dub. Nets versus Boston. I got Boston by a C-note. Bucks versus the Warriors. I got the Bucks because I think they're going to sit Curry. And then Cavs versus Clippers. I must say the Cavs going to get that dub. I want James and them to win that, though, because I fuck with my nigga James Harden. But I think Cavs going to get that dub. So shout out to the Cavs and the Clippers, though. So we had Bradley Beal. This nigga is trash to me, bro. But Bradley Beal out for a week, at least a week, with a hamstring injury. Niggas hurt every 3 games. Bradley Beal get hurt. You know what I mean? Bro, the Suns messed up their whole roster by getting Bradley Beal. It looked good on paper, but Bradley Beal is not it. Like, he's overrated. I know he averaged 30 in Washington, but if you ain't got nobody on the team, somebody got to score. Like, look at Philadelphia. We got Quentin Grimes, Paul George out, Maxey out, Embiid out. No disrespect to Quentin Grimes, but the nigga had 40. You know what I mean? The nigga been from 20 to 40 almost every time he in there. You know what I mean? So, they don't have nobody else. So, Bradley Beal, bro, he's the most overrated player to ever get a no-trade clause in his contract. That shit is ridiculous. To me, he's super overrated. Bradley Beal's ass. Trash. You know what I mean? They messed up their roster by getting him. Free my nigga KD. You know what I mean? Free my nigga KD. Free my nigga Bo too. You know what I mean? Like I said, Trey Murphy out. And then we got Greg Popovich said he trying to get back to the coach. He trying to get back to coaching. So he had a stroke. Now he had a stroke earlier in the year, and now he trying to get back to the sideline. And I understand, because after coaching for all these years, what else can you do? You know what I mean? That's all he know. He was there with David Robinson, bro. He been there for 100 years. You know what I mean? He coached David Robinson, Avery Johnson. You know what I mean? That he drafted Tim Duncan in like 98, 99, something like that. He got Manu and Tony Parker, Bruce Bowen, and then he got Kawhi. That's like 2012, 2014-ish, something like that. You know what I mean? It's 2025 now. They got Wemby, you know what I mean? So I understand that's all he knows. So shout out my nigga Pop for fighting and get back to the line, get back to the sideline to coach. Yeah, shout out my nigga Pop. That's great, you know what I mean? The longevity. Hopefully he keep going, you know what I mean? So now everybody talking about SGA. The MVP race is between SGA and Nikola Jokic, the Joker. Now SGA been out here cooking, you know, 40, 50, 30, 20. I think he got like 60-something, 65 plus games with at least 20 points, you know what I mean? A streak, like this is every game, you know what I mean? But I don't think, even though SGA been in the media, been pushing, you know, everybody, they've been pushing him. I think Joker just been out there balling, averaging a triple dub, you know what I mean? He fourth in steals. He top 3 in points, rebound, and assists. You can't, if you don't give it to the Joker, it's wicked if the Joker don't win it. Like, I understand SGA is out here hooping, but he only giving you buckets. You know what I mean? I know they number one, but he only giving you buckets. And I think they got like a 13, 14, 15. It's a gap, 15 wins between first and second or something like that. But, bro, the Joker averaging damn near 30. You know what I mean? SGA averaging like 30-something. Joker averaging 30-something. Or 30. You know what I mean? What make it different, Joker in double digits in the rebounds. He top 3 in rebounds. Joker top 3 in assists. And he fourth in steals. So I don't understand how you can't or you don't give it to the Joker. So yeah, you have to give it to the Joker at this point. If things going as they're going, like I said, I understand SGA giving you buckets, but that's all he giving you is buckets. He giving you wins, but he only giving you buckets. Joker is just, you have to give it to Joker. This is his best stat line. This stat line is better than the stat line he had the other 3 times he won the MVP. So if he's doing better, you have to give it to him. I understand SGA is really trying to do this. You can tell he forcing it. You know what I mean? You can tell he really trying to get it. But Joker is just out there hooping. You know what I mean? And he top 3 in points, rebounds, assists. Like, fourth in steals. There's no way you cannot give it to him. So, like I said, shout out to the Joker. You know what I mean? I think he deserved to be the MVP. Really, he deserved it. Especially if shit going how it's going, he deserved it. That's all we got for today. Next episode, we gonna go over tomorrow. We gonna go over the college tournament. I think the first games is the 19th. I think it starts the 19th or something like that. But shout out to them niggas. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. We out. Peace.